All right, I just figured take a short video. This is kind of in the last throes of pre-trip preparation. The old trooper's going through another upgrade. As you can see, I'm missing a fairly integral part of the truck at the moment. I am currently at Bay Area Metal Fab HQ. The truck's been here for the better part of a few months. Truth be told, I live very locally to this shop, so the owner and I are quite friendly. He's a good friend of mine. And he's been doing a bunch of R&D and developing a new rear bumper for the truck. So, and that goes for not just second gens, but also third gens as well. And we're about ready to place this bumper on the truck. Getting pretty excited. I've also been wrapping up a few other projects. Put on slightly larger tires. Kind of happy about that. Still got to actually put on some preload on my front suspension. I have been very, very hesitant to put any preload on the coilovers. I've always been a fan of trying to not put any preload on coilovers, just to get the maximum cushion and travel and nice suspension, travels smooshy, cushy ride. But it's time to actually throw some preload in there. So also wrapping up a few other bits and bobs. The other front bumper that I had on previously forced me to cut my reservoir mounts, and they got really sloppy and cracked and broke, so I had to order up some new King reservoir mounts. I am painting them because that factory zinc plating is just a little too blingy for me, and the good old trooper here likes a black and white finish. So new meat, a little snip here on the flares and the sheet metal, and we're about to plop on a rear bumper. It's gonna look pretty good. Drifter wise, I was supposed to do a few other projects before this trip. We're headed down to the desert. Those didn't get wrapped up, so it's just time to stow and go. So pretty happy overall with the look of the new tires. I told myself I'd never go back up to a 35 on my trucks, but looky, here comes Hooky. So there we are, back up to a 35. Yeah. Well, little update. Trooper's doing just fine. About to head down to Mojave, I think, is where we're headed. Itinerary changes, you know. These are always trips that kind of are fluid. Itinerary changes at the drop of a hat. So, have fun, y'all.